your designated driver on the highway to health. Dr. Bob Martin is on the Better Health Network. Careful. The health talk show you're about to enjoy is extremely hot. It's the Dr. Bob Martin Show.
Call Dr. Bob now and ask your health-related question. Toll free 888-553-7262. That's 888-55-Dr. Bob.
You're a new and better man. He helps you to understand. He does everything he can. Dr. Robert, if you're down, he'll pick you up, Dr. Robert.
Well, it's my privilege and honor to be with you today because long ago I answered my chosen calling and talent, which is all about giving help and assistance to the sick and infirm and people who don't want to be sick or infirm. How fabulous. How awesome it feels to participate in a radio forum where sick people tune in to get healthy naturally and well people to stay that way. Welcome. Welcome, everyone, to this hour of the Dr. Bob Martin Show. I'm Dr. Bob. And I am so glad you tuned into the show today because we have got a lot of ground, important health ground to cover this hour and next hour. So stick around for the entirety of the show today because you're going to benefit by it. You're going to learn something. Next hour, we're going to also have this week's special features, the health alternative of the week, health outrage of the week, and the health mystery of the week. I want to introduce you to a special guest now because our topic today and this hour is staying young and healthy at any age, adding life to your years and years to your life. My special guest today is life extension researcher Rob Martin. And you got to love that name, folks. It's my second most favorite name. He's just missing a couple letters, and he could be my first. But Rob Martin, we're not related in any way, even though I consider him a bro and a colleague for sure, because we're on the same page of helping sick people get well naturally. For 4 decades plus, Rob has been on the leading edge of natural health care and natural medicine. And Rob is a great guest on the show, and we welcome him back to the program. Good day to you, Rob.
Great to be here, Dr. Bob, and for many decades, I think in your case as well, you've been distributing tremendous life-changing information.
Well, thanks for that, Rob. Now, let me get started here. I can always count on you, Rob, to deliver breakthrough science, evidence-based medicine impacting the quality and length of our lives. Today, I've invited you on the show to report on a major breakthrough in the formerly humble multivitamin category, because we know that I think the average, the last time I heard that more than 50% of Americans do take a multivitamin just to sort of hedge their bet against, the lifestyle that they may be living and the diet that they're not getting. What do you have for us today, Rob?
Well, you've done your homework. 56% of adult Americans take a multivitamin, and 73% of supplement users. But unfortunately, a large percentage of those people have been taking very outdated products, grabbing them off the shelf at the pharmacy, et cetera. And these products are very low potency. The materials they use, the ingredients, in many cases are subpar. They could have chemical additives and all sorts of stuff that we don't want in our bodies. But there are ways now of making multivitamins that are so far beyond what we've had in the past. I mean, the multivitamin itself really hasn't changed in 80 years. Sure, we've added ingredients, we've targeted men, women, dogs, cats, parakeets, on and on and on. But it's still the same concept, so we're trying to do something different here. We are doing something different. We're really bringing the multivitamin into the 21st century, really a generation ahead of all other multivitamin products.
Mm-hmm. Well, you mentioned that it is your belief that a lot of the companies that sell multivitamins into the marketplace, whether it be at Costco or the drugstore or a health food store or a grocery store, are completely outdated. And there are people, Rob, listening to the sound of our voices right now, and they're saying to themselves, oh, well, they're not talking about my One-A-Day or my Centrum. I guarantee you that. I love it. And those are the people that exactly we're talking about. And I want people to know that because I'm not afraid to call it like it is. Believe me, when you go down to the very bottom of the list, all I do is go to the very bottom of the list and I see excipients, I see binders, I see coloring agents, I see hydrogenated fat, I see stuff like that. And people don't realize that they're swallowing all this synthetic stuff into their body and not getting really what they need in the formulation, because a lot of these companies, they literally wave over the top of the bottle an ingredient because they've heard it's hot. And so they put such a small quantity in there just to cover the mechanism of the marketplace without putting a therapeutic level in there to do any good in the first place.
Well, that's absolutely true. And unfortunately, with the multivitamin, that's one product that people tend to stay on for a long time. You know, they might buy a targeted product for their joints, say, and they try it for a month or two, it doesn't work, and they forget about it. But the multivitamin, they stay on it for a long, long time. And you have to remember, with all those other types of products, some of them are excellent, but the most important product you take is the multivitamin. That is the foundation from which you build. And so it's very important. Don't make that casual choice. Oh, I like this, a pretty box, I'll buy this one. It should not be a casual choice. You should really spend a little time, educate yourself a bit on the multivitamin so that you're really protecting yourself. It really is, Dr. Bob, a major health care decision, picking your multivitamin.
Oh, no question. And when you consider that the majority of the population takes it, 56%, it's amazing how these companies are always late to the game. They're like a decade or two behind the curve. And finally, you're listening to a television commercial and I'm saying to myself, they finally put some carotenoids in there. That's pretty good. Really, after 20 years of research out there. All right. So, Rob, regarding longevity, I don't believe the average person associates their multivitamin with longevity. Isn't it usually seen as a general health product, a well type of product, something that just fills the gaps, like I mentioned, into the standard diet, but not really associated with longevity, length of life, and quality of life?
Yeah, you're absolutely correct. People figure, they could be doing something extra for their body since maybe they're not eating the best foods all the time, et cetera. So they grab one of these things, and this will sort of compensate. Number one, those products don't compensate much, but we want to go a lot further. We want to look at longevity. There's no reason why a multivitamin can't be created that has ingredients and research-backed ingredients that can have a tremendous impact on our cells, our chromosomes, our DNA, our telomeres, all of these exciting things. This is really the future of where we're going, Dr. Bob, in this industry. And I think a lot of people out there aren't quite aware of it. Some are, because there's more media coming on this. We're now new era where it's actually called nutrigenomics, where we're picking ingredients and substances that impact our genes and our chromosomes. This is very, very exciting. And so we want to create a multivitamin that will do this, not buy some other extra really expensive product or something, but your essential basic core product, the multivitamin, if it is formulated properly and supported by the right science, can do remarkable things for not only healthy aging, but also for longevity.
All right, our special guest, ladies and gentlemen, is Rob Martin. He's a life extension researcher. He also has been involved in talk radio for decades as well. He's a formulator. He's been one of our favorite guests here on the show. We call on him to stay on top of all the latest, greatest information. He's with us today talking about life extension and how you can, literally, a lot of people think, well, my parents, they had these problems and they may have died at a certain age. So that's about, my expiration date's right in that pocket because all my relatives were also died of this disease in that pocket. Well, let me tell you something. There's a whole field, as Rob has pointed out, epigenetics and epigenomics. We have about, some people believe, as much as 80% control over how long we live and how healthy we are by making some subtle changes in our lifestyle, in our food, in our behavior, our exercise patterns to extend lifespan. And most importantly, beyond just extension of lifespan, the quality of one's life so that you're actually staying healthy while you're alive instead of dying in the last 20 years of a lot of a disabled chronic conditions, which you should have known more about by virtue of your doctor teaching you, but that's not what the sick care system is that we have available to us today. We're going to come back to more comments with life extension researcher Rob Martin in just a little bit. I would suggest that you grab a pencil or pen and paper to jot notes down because Rob's got some very important, exciting information to share with us. Stay tuned. It's the Dr. Bob Martin Show. People with high cholesterol concerned about the adverse side effects of statins are rejoicing thanks to the arrival of Cholesterate. Cholesterate is a science-based, all-natural supplement designed to safely and effectively support cholesterol within normal range. Dr. J. Robert Cade, inventor of Gatorade, created Cholesterate to combat his own high cholesterol and the painful side effects he suffered from taking cholesterol-lowering drugs. In Dr. Cade's original study, participants saw a 21% reduction of bad cholesterol, a 12% improvement in good cholesterol, and triglycerides went down by 50%. Cholesterate contains 2 important forms of cholesterol-binding fibers, plus a proprietary blend of synergistic enzymes, making it the ultimate digestive aid and natural alternative to statin drugs. Cholesterate contains delicious, all-natural flavors, has no preservatives or artificial ingredients, is non-GMO and gluten-free. Cholesterate is available at Rite Aid and other select stores, online at Amazon.com and cholesterate.com.
This is Rob Martin. We created the Televite multivitamin because we wanted to make your cells younger all over your body, inside and out. And guess what? We now have a Televite human study published in a medical journal. We lengthened cell-protecting telomeres 56% in middle-aged and senior men and women. Telomeres reveal how fast your cells are aging until your cells gradually disappear and die. Telomere shortening is behind virtually all the health and beauty issues of aging. So start lengthening your telomeres and get younger by the day. Call now for the special Televite 90-day offer, exactly the amount used in the groundbreaking study, and it's only $1 a day. Call toll-free 855-835-6848. That's 855-835-6848 or 855-TELEVITE. And ask about free shipping, and to order online, go to televite.com and click on the vintage microphone on the top right.
If you desire to feel, function, and perform each day to your very best, Bragg apple cider vinegar drinks may be just what the doctor ordered. Since not all apple cider vinegar products are created equally, make sure the one you get is Bragg Organic Raw Apple Cider Vinegar, available in plain or a variety of delicious flavors, including apple cinnamon, pomegranate goji, Concord grape, limeade, and others. Although the health of so many people has benefited by drinking Bragg Organic Apple Cider Vinegar, research is finally catching up to why it works so well. So if you or someone you care about has health challenges, such as allergies, digestive problems, skin and hair issues, blood sugar difficulty, or weight control struggles, take advantage of the opportunity to let Bragg Organic Apple Cider Vinegar go to work inside your body and help improve your health. Obtain Bragg Organic Apple Cider products at health and grocery stores nationwide.
Size matters. You're listening to the largest and longest airing health talk show in America. We're huge. Thanks to you, the Dr. Bob Martin Show.
All right, Dr. Bob Martin back with you. We're talking about longevity here, folks, and how you can control healthy aging. Being the captain of your ship and the master of your health, we've invited longevity expert, researcher Rob Martin to join us to bring us up to date on the latest, greatest stuff in the scientific realm of these things. And Rob has pointed out some very important things already. A lot of people are taking multivitamins. They may be taking the wrong ones that are outdated. And we're here telling you, he's here telling us about the fact that there are things that you should know about to take advantage of this entire arena with telomeres and telomerase and life extension. We'll get into that. Let's get back to this conversation with Rob. Now, Rob, a lot of people, they may not realize the science that has really gone into the individual ingredients that we often see in multivitamins and multiminerals and these various formulations out there. They may believe that it's just one of these remnants from the era of hippie days that, it's, just put this in the bottle and it'll be fine. But yet you see a ton of references to this information, do you not, in the scientific journals?
Absolutely. In fact, when we formulate products, we base it on science. And the multivitamin I want to speak to you about in this program is supported by 312 published studies. Our scientific white paper is 34 pages long. We have 10 pages of references. I mean, there's nothing like this. And we really are a generation ahead of other multis. And actually, we're a generation ahead of all nutritional supplements, because nobody has been looking at it from the angle we're looking at. We're looking at your cells. When those cells weaken over time, that's when we have all our problems. And it's really it's unfortunate, but from your late 20s and early 30s, it's a downhill slide. And you don't feel it too much, maybe in your 40s. You start feeling it in your 50s. Certainly by the time you're in your 60s and 70s, you definitely know. And so I've devoted so much energy in my life, and my colleague, Professor Gene Bruno at the Huntington University of Health Sciences, to slow that process, make those cells stronger, make them last longer. If we can make your cells stronger and longer, guess what? It's going to make you stronger and longer.
Right. Yeah, it's really about optimization of aging as opposed to, limping off the stage of life. You should go out like a burning flame, and that's not the way it usually happens. All right, so based on, you mentioned Televite, and we're familiar with Televite here on the show, and we love it. But based on the Televite study that you've mentioned in the past, the results in people who participated, how would you anticipate the average person taking the Televite, let's say listening to the show right now, who may be interested, how would you anticipate them benefiting by it?
Well, look, when we structured our study, and nothing's ever been done like this before. Everyone says anti-aging this, anti-aging that. We want to prove it, okay? So we constructed a study, a 90-day study with Televite, with men and women, middle-aged and seniors, from an age spread of 44 to 72. I mean, that's a really good spread, from baby boomers into seniors, pre-baby boomers, baby boomers, and seniors. And we got a tremendous result. And that's why we got it published in a scientific journal, a peer-reviewed scientific journal, folks. How many supplements can say that? I can't think of any. But at any rate, we got an overall 56% increase in telomere length. Some of these folks got 100%. There was a lady, 72 years old, has like a 99% increase in her telomere length. This is unprecedented, and has an unprecedented value in really enhancing your health now and maintaining your health long term. If you can make your cells younger, remember, these telomeres, and we should go back an inch here.
Yes, that's what I was going to ask you to do. Explain what a telomere is.
Right. Just think of the shoelaces with the plastic tip. Okay, over time the plastic tip breaks down. The shoelace is in the garbage. All right. Your cells, your chromosomes, have these DNA caps. They're called telomeres, or telomeres. And what happens over time is the cells replicate. They get shorter and shorter and shorter, and they degrade, so your cells don't replicate. The telomeres, it's like, remember when we used to make copies on the copy machine, and you'd make a copy, and you'd make a copy of the copy, and a copy of the copy, right? And you give it to someone else, he makes a copy, she makes a copy. Before you know it, by the time you got the fifth or sixth copy, you can barely read the thing, okay?
That's right.
It's exactly the same with our cells. As when you're 20 years old, your cells are replicating beautifully. They really can just replicate themselves, and you stay healthy and powerful and wonderful and beautiful. But over time, when these telomeres become cracked and degraded, now they're not replicating the same way, and that's when all the problems begin. Inside and out, whether it's your skin, whether it's your vital organs, whether it's all the cellular structure in your body, your joints, your cardiovascular system, your brain, everything's impacted for the worse when those telomeres get shorter and shorter and shorter. But we now know from Nobel Prize-winning science that our body has an enzyme called telomerase or telomerase that actually protects those telomeres and will lengthen them under the proper conditions. And so we also know, and Dr. Bob, I've been studying about telomeres for 15 years, and I was finding through the years that certain ingredients, nutritional ingredients, vitamin D, omega-3 fatty acids, green tea, et cetera, actually could lengthen telomeres. And that's why I said, hey, why don't we take some of these ingredients, actually 14 of them that we have, put them in a multivitamin so people don't have to buy something else. They switch out the outdated old-school multivitamin for something that's really next generation, that has ingredients that will lengthen your life-supporting, longevity-supporting, beauty-supporting telomeres.
It's a great breakthrough, but I got to anticipate what my audience is thinking, Rob, with all the benefits that you're extolling here and all the science that went into the Televite formulation, that the validation behind this and the Televite and the research that has now been in a peer-reviewed journal about the ingredients in Televite, that should my audience brace themselves for a little sticker shock, like do they have to give up their firstborn child in order to obtain this age-defying multivitamin, which is the most science-based update in the arena?
Good question. Professor Bruno and I, when we were formulating Televite some years ago now, one of our goals was to make it affordable, not just for the rich and famous that can go to some fancy clinic somewhere or whatever. For everybody, most of us can really afford this product. So we made it at a price that's comparable with other good multis, but because this is a better multi, and in fact, some are more expensive than ours. They go to $50 and $60. I can't believe it. Our goal was to make Televite $1 a day, $1 a day. And when you buy the 3-month supply, the 90-day, because remember, we want you to take Televite for 90 days, because that's the study. 90 days is what you need to feel, and I could read you so many testimonials from the folks, how it affected their skin, their hair, their energy, their brain, the pain in their knees, on and on and on. Because remember, when you lengthen your telomeres, it's not just one spot. It's not like you're just taking a joint product for one thing or an eye product. When you lengthen your telomeres, you're lengthening them throughout your body, all throughout your body. So when your telomeres get longer, it's really very exciting, Dr. Bob. You don't know what to expect. Yeah, because you just, you know what I'm saying? In fact, the next study we're going to do, we're going to look at that. We're going to have these elaborate blood tests. We're going to see exactly what's happening here, because we're getting all these different testimonials from people because their telomeres are lengthening in their joints, in their skin, in their eyes, et cetera, et cetera.
Yeah, it sounds like, the nutritional fountain of youth has finally been discovered, at least to the extent that we know about it now. I mean, you're saying $1 a day. Folks, you can't even get out of the average USA coffee shop for less than $4. What are you getting there besides junk? $1 a day to help stave off the aging process and make sure things continue to optimize in your gene expression. That's huge, folks. You don't know how big this is. We're going to be talking more about this with life extension researcher Rob Martin. When we come back, we're going to find out how to get Televite and how you can obtain it as well. You're listening to the Dr. Bob Martin Show. People with high cholesterol concerned about the adverse side effects of statins are rejoicing thanks to the arrival of Cholesterate. Cholesterate is a science-based, all-natural supplement designed to safely and effectively support cholesterol within normal range. Dr. J. Robert Cade, inventor of Gatorade, created Cholesterate to combat his own high cholesterol and the painful side effects he suffered from taking cholesterol-lowering drugs. In Dr. Cade's original study, participants saw a 21% reduction of bad cholesterol, a 12% improvement in good cholesterol, and triglycerides went down by 50%. Cholesterate contains 2 important forms of cholesterol-binding fibers plus a proprietary blend of synergistic enzymes, making it the ultimate digestive aid and natural alternative to statin drugs. Cholesterate contains delicious all-natural flavors, has no preservatives or artificial ingredients, is non-GMO and gluten-free. Cholesterate is available at Rite Aid and other select stores, online at Amazon.com and cholesterate.com. If you've been listening to my show, you've heard me talking about an amazing supplement called C-Veg, a natural and organic multivitamin containing 92 vitamins and minerals, including calcium, antioxidants, omega-3 and 6. The Asian cultures know that sea plants are one of the healthiest, most nutritional plants you'll find on land and sea. C-Veg has been helping people boost their immune systems, balance their metabolisms, reduce inflammation, and provide moisturizing to skin, hair, and nails. Try C-Veg to enjoy all the benefits of these sea vegetables. C-Veg. Feel healthier and younger or your money back. To order, call toll-free 855-627-9929. That's 855-627-9929. Or go online at buycveg.com. That's B-U-I-C like the ocean, veg, V-E-G.com. Order in the next 60 minutes. Use discount code Dr. Bob, and shipping is free. Call now 855-627-9929 or online at buycveg.com. It's estimated that every day in the U.S., more than 85 million adults take supplements to improve their overall health. However, the same 85 million adults may not be certain their supplements are working, and in fact, they may not even know what they contain. Restore Me daily supplements have redefined quality, and they want you to know exactly what you are taking and why. Blended with biologically active ingredients, Restore Me supplements can be easily absorbed by the body while delivering powerful B vitamins that support immune health, memory function, and can even aid in the prevention of cancer. Take a look inside Restore Me supplements and become one of their many loyal customers who trust the Restore Me brand to deliver only the highest quality ingredients and customer care. To order Restore Me, call 888-673-3776. That's 888-673-3776. That's 888-673-3776, or online at Amazon or buyrestoreme.com.
Are you waiting for the right excuse? Are you waiting for a sign to choose? While you're waiting, it's the time you lose. What are you waiting for? Don't you want to spread your wings and fly? Don't you really want to live your life? Don't you want to love before you die? What are you waiting for?
This half hour of the Dr. Bob Martin Show is sponsored by Nutritional Testing Services. You can order at-home tests for mineral deficiency, toxic metals, saliva hormone tests, digestive tests, thyroid tests, and more by calling 1-800-606-8822. That's 1-800-606-8822.
All right, and we are back. We've learned so much in the last 25 minutes with life extension researcher Rob Martin here, talking about the exciting breakthrough in the field of longevity and life extension, with the confirmation through scientific study that you can modulate a person's lifespan and their health by supporting these structures that we all are born with that start to unravel, just like the tires on your cars. After you put so many miles on them, you need to change tires, or you're going to have a blowout and an accident and potentially get hurt. Well, you can't have a new body. You've only got one, and you've only got one gene pool to draw upon and the DNA that you have, so you want to try to optimize it. Make the most out of it. Wring it out to the extent that it is as healthy as it can be for an entire lifetime. And that's where the science begins with Televite, the latest, greatest breakthrough in nutritional supplements targeting these telomeres, which are the caps of our DNA. As Rob pointed out, it's like the shoelace. That's a perfect example. After a while of tying your shoes over and over time, those little caps that hold the lace together start to fray. They break down. Eventually, the shoelace itself gets all out of control and frayed out, and then finally you toss them in the bucket because they're dysfunctional. You can't even get them through the openings anymore. Well, your cells are the same way. They're breaking down. They're constantly forming. You get rid of the old, you bring in the new. But unfortunately, at about age 30, all of that stuff starts to go down the drain and starts to come loose, and things start to come your direction. All parts of your body, both inside and out. And here you have the latest, greatest entree into the area of multivitamin and nutrient augmentation called Televite to control all this. And it's based on the science that came into it. Now, we're going to ask Rob, because I know there are people biting at the bit here trying to figure out how to get a hold of Televite now that they know about it. And then I've got some other questions to ask Rob. So let's get right to that, Rob. For those people who are sitting there going, okay, so I'm convinced maybe I will change or try the Televite and see how I do. So how did they get started with that?
Okay, we want you to take advantage of the best Televite offer ever for $1 a day. Now you can start making yourselves younger, just like those folks in the study, that 90-day study. Now you can call toll-free, 855-835-6848. That's 855-835-6848 or 855-TELOVITE. Ask about free shipping. Or go to telovite.com, click on the vintage radio microphone in the upper right corner, and you'll go to a landing page that has everything on there. My video on Televite and telomeres, our study, everything. There's a wonderful video by a lady named Nancy, Dr. Bob, 67 years old. After 90 days on Televite, she had the cells of a 41-year-old woman. And this is all, quantified in a major laboratory. Great information there, but here's something very special.
Wait a minute, Rob. Are you telling me Nancy was able to turn back the hands of time by 2 decades or so?
It's amazing. When we tested her in the lab, she was her telomeres were just slightly older than her age of 67, and after 90 days, tested again. 41-year-old, the cells telomere length of a 41-year-old woman. And watch that video. I mean, she's so wonderful. She's a beautiful woman, and it's so exciting. And that's why when we got that result, that's why we went to the next step. And we did the study, the 10-person pilot study that we got published. And hopefully next year when I come back, I'll tell you about the 40-person double-blind study we intend to do. So, yeah, that's true. It's all true. But listen, now, here's something really special. Perhaps you've seen the Telo Years on TV where they show the telomere testing box, right?
Yes.
Well, we made a deal with them. It's a very exciting thing, right? We made a deal with them. And so if you order Televite today, the 90-day Televite package, you can get the Telo Years before and after kits, telomere testing kits, for the best price ever offered by Telo Years. This is unprecedented now, what I'm going to tell you. If you buy Televite and you buy the kits, all right, and if after 90 days your telomeres haven't gotten longer and stronger, we will refund everything. The price of Televite, the price of the kits, the price of the shipping, everything. We stand behind our products like nobody in the history of this industry, and I've been around here since 1970 in this industry. That whole entire expense, we scientifically test you to prove to you we're making you younger, making your cells younger. And if we don't do it, you get all the money back, no questions asked.
Wow, that's the true tell of the tape, the show me, prove it to me. I think a lot of people are looking for that because they hear a lot of platitudes when it relates to nutritional supplementation, but they're kind of leery of all the claims that are being made, and yet you're saying here scientifically you can before and after say, here's where you were, here's where you are now after taking the Televite. We proved that we made you younger, and if you don't get the results or that you don't hit the mark, then you guys, it's going to fall back on you guys, and I would dare say that you must be confident so that you don't want all that stuff coming back to you and have that expense borne on your end.
Of course, but look, we look. You know me for a long time. We're the true believers. I mean, we've been bringing science to this industry for decades, and
yes.
It's really culminating in a new level, a new era. And Televite is the spearhead of that. And we're proving it. We have it in studies now. We're making people's cells younger all over their body, inside and out. Yes, we'll stand behind it. You call us right now, 855-835-6848, 855-835-6848, or at telovite.com.
This is fantastic, folks, because you hear on television all day long about Ancestry and 23andMe and all that. I mean, those things cost a fortune to do. Here you have a company offering to do it for you. You've wanted to get it done anyway. Maybe you've already had it done. They haven't told you squat about how to move forward with health. And here you have a company that's willing to expend all the cost if you don't get results when you take the Televite 90-day trial, they'll prove to you they're going to make you younger and show it to you scientifically. Take advantage of this, too. Here's the number again, 855-835-6848. Toll free, 855-835-6848, or online at telovite.com. Okay, that's TELOVIT.com, telovite.com. And that way you can get the 90-day process going, the package to lengthen your life, increase your longevity, improve the quality of your life, the beauty of your life, everything that's involved in it, and get tested at the same time so you know where you're at. All right, we'll come back with our finishing comments with Rob Martin, life extension researcher, after this. You're listening to The Dr. Bob Martin Show. It may come as a surprise to learn that virtually all people have some degree of cataract formation in one or both eyes by age 40. Fact is, cataract is a leading cause of blindness in the United States. But here's the good news. Thanks to medical research, there now exists a way to help prevent cataracts from forming and reverse it in some people who already have it with a revolutionary, safe, and effective all-natural eye drop formulation called Can-C. Can-C eye drops contain a special nutrient called N-acetylcarnosine, which was discovered to be depleted in the eyes of cataract sufferers. Can-C has also been found to help glaucoma, floaters, dry eyes, and retinal problems. Think about how important your sight is now and will be in the future. Then decide to protect your precious vision with Can-C eye drops. I personally use Can-C eye drops, and you should too. Call 800-861-4936. 800-861-4936. That's 800-861-4936 or wisechoicemedicine.com.
Everyone's raving about the newest botanical superstar hitting the store shelves nationwide. Hemp-derived cannabidiol, or CBD, has been receiving a lot of attention for its tremendous promise on human health. Plus, CBD Oil by CV Sciences is the trusted brand setting the standards in this newly emerging category of plant-based extracts, offering a variety of hemp-derived CBD oil products that you can count on. In order to make the highest quality CBD oil products available, it is important to manage every step of the supply chain process, from seed to shelf. That's why, from harvesting our EU-certified hemp seeds, to laboratory testing for quality and safety, to producing our exceptional line of products, we are committed to going the extra mile. It is our commitment to you. Join the CBD evolution. Ask your local natural health retailer about Plus CBD oil products by CV Sciences today. Follow us on Facebook and learn more at pluscbdoil.com.
Are you trying to lose weight but afraid of feeling deprived? Are you trying to kick the sugar habit but love sweets? Dr. Bob here to tell you all about Boo Foods, a company that makes delicious, healthy protein bars and cookies. Great people making a difference by helping people eat less sugar. And who doesn't want to eat less sugar? Boo Foods won't use cane sugar, sucralose, artificial sweeteners, or soy, and they're gluten-free. Order the food that this doctor eats and get 20% off Boo Weight Loss Bundle. Protein bars and cookies, mouth-watering chocolate, nut butter, and caramel flavors to satisfy your cravings, and you still lose weight. Call toll-free 855-660-3374, 855-660-3374, or boofoods.com. That's B-H-U foods.com. Use code Dr. Bob, that's D-R-B-O-B, at checkout and get 20% off delicious Boo Food bars and cookies. boofoods.com/Dr. Bob or 855-660-3374.
Check out Dr. Bob's website. Listen to the show live online. Hear past shows. Read breaking health news and more at drbob.com. Spell out doctor, that's D-O-C-T-O-R, Bob.com.
And I welcome you back to the program. It's the Dr. Bob Martin Show. And I got to tell you, I'm board certified as a physician in anti-aging medicine. And I became board certified by the Academy of A4M, about 18 years ago. And I had to do a very extensive amount of research and paper on this whole thing of telomeres and telomerase. And at that time, we were just starting to understand this. And now we find that Rob Martin, life extension researcher, and his colleague, Gene Bruno, has cracked the code, folks. They've done it with this amazing Televite, which will replace any outdated dinosaur multivitamin that you may be taking right now that's not doing you any good, and it's got all kinds of other incipients and binders and things, and it's weak. You want the strongest thing, and you want it for $1 a day. Are you worth that? Think about it here now, and in the process of doing Televite or taking it and enjoying the benefits of it, both length of life and quality of life, you can actually modify your genetic makeup and optimize everything that you were given by your parents so that you don't get sick and die young. Televite. And they're going to motivate you to do it because if they can't prove their way through, meaning they don't show clinically, objectively, scientifically, that your telomeres, which are those end caps on your DNA that actually show where you're at, chronologically and biologically with your age, they're going to give you your money back. That's how convinced they are that this is working, and obviously their scientific study has already proven it out. So for them, it's a no-brainer. For you, it's just get started at feeling, functioning, and performing better at your very best. Here's the number to call. Toll free. Take advantage of this now. 855-835-6848. 855-835-6848. Now, if you've ever been curious about what they're doing on television with all these Ancestors.com and 23.com about checking your genetics, this is actually checking the genetics of the most important facet of your life, your health. The fuse, as it is, we're all burning that fuse to the end. Some people are burning it at about 165 miles an hour in a 65-mile-an-hour zone. This is a way to check that, to get it where it needs to be. And if you're burning it up too fast, pull it back, get it back into the optimal range so that you can get the most out of your life. Get the 90-day package of Televite, the best offer ever, and free shipping as well. And if it doesn't work for you, you get your money back, no questions asked. Here it is, 855-835-6848, or Televite, that's TELOVITE.com, Televite.com, or 855-835-6848. One last question of life extension researcher Rob Martin. Rob, what is really the secret sauce in this stuff? Can you give it up to me? I got to know.
Okay. I love your fuse image because that's what it's like. The telomere is like burning down on you until the cell
That's right.
dies. And you can't bring it back once it's dead, okay?
That's right.
So, folks, we want to keep that thing long and strong. Look, the secret sauce. We have 14 ingredients and combinations of ingredients shown in human clinical published studies to lengthen telomeres, all right? Then, of course, we have other ingredients. Check your multi, and you tell me if you have these ingredients. How about things like L-carnosine? How about vitamin K2, MK7? Vitamin K2 is like a wonder drug if it was a drug for your cardiovascular.
It reverses heart disease.
It's unbelievable. Check the B levels in your multi. We have ours at 50 and 100, all right? We got vitamin D at 2,000 that can get you into a good positive health zone. We have green tea equal to 3 cups of green tea. We have grapeseed OPCs. We have resveratrol, chlorella, the great detoxifier. If we never talked about the telomeres, doctor, this would still be an extraordinary multivitamin. So you're getting all of that now. You're getting the space-age approach. And remember something. You could be 50 years old on the calendar, but your cells could be 70 years old. Your real age is not the calendar. Your real age is what your cells tell you are. And that's
right.
why we want to test your cells. We want to lengthen your cells, make them younger. We can do it now. I've been in this whole life extension area since I worked with Dirk Pearson in 1982, right? And this is the most exciting thing to happen. We actually are doing it. We're making cells younger. Can you imagine making them younger? So how can anyone not take advantage of that?
Yeah, and I think it's interesting to find out if your parents are from, Timbuktu or Berlin or Peru. But it would be more interesting for me to find out if I'm dying faster than I ought to be dying, and that's the way this test. The test can actually measure this with these test kits, these telomere test kits, the teleyears, and that's how they're tying together, folks. You take the Televite to prove that they're able to slow things down and improve it, and if it doesn't happen for you, you get your money back. Meanwhile, you feel better and you function better both inside and out. Here's the toll-free number to take advantage of this order. They'll also give you free shipping as well. 855-835-6848. 855-835-6848 or Tello, TELOVITE.com. And take advantage of it today. Rob Martin, thank you so much, sir, for joining us here on the show today. I learned a lot. I think our audience learned a lot, and certainly opened up the door for the opportunity for people to actually measure their longevity. I mean, this is so cool to measure and quantify what we have left and how we can modulate that to improve on it. And for that, we thank you, Rob Martin, life extension researcher. And we look forward to having you back on the show in the near future, sir. All right, ladies and gentlemen, stay tuned. Next hour, we also have a special guest and a ton of news, and I'm going to try to squeeze in somewhere. All right, we're coming right back. You're listening to The Dr. Bob Martin Show. If you've been listening to my show, you've heard me talking about an amazing supplement called C-Veg, a natural and organic multivitamin containing 92 vitamins and minerals, including calcium, antioxidants, omega-3 and 6. The Asian cultures know that sea plants are one of the healthiest, most nutritional plants you'll find on land and sea. C-Veg has been helping people boost their immune systems, balance their metabolisms, reduce inflammation, and provide moisturizing to skin, hair, and nails. Try C-Veg to enjoy all the benefits of these sea vegetables. C-Veg, feel healthier and younger or your money back. To order, call toll-free 855-627-9929. That's 855-627-9929. Or go online at buycveg.com. That's B-U-I-C like the ocean, veg, V-E-G.com. Order in the next 60 minutes. Use discount code Dr. Bob, and shipping is free. Call now, 855-627-9929, or online at buycveg.com.
Have you ever tried to plan a vacation and the hotel costs, airfare, and pet sitter all add up to one big never mind? Well, it's time to embrace the adventure and go RVing instead. GoRVing.com is your one-stop shop for all things RV camping. Browse the different types of RVs, find a rental agent or dealer near you, and compare the costs. Explore more than 16,000 RV parks and campgrounds nationwide, and even plan your menus for the trip. Find out what you've been missing at GoRVing.com. That's GoRVing.com.
It's the Dodge Summer Clearance Event. Hurry in and make summer sizzle with Dodge Charger with 292 horsepower. Blister the road with Dodge Challenger, the most affordable V8 in its class. Or Dodge Durango. Want something even hotter? Get up to 6 months of Apple Music on us when you join the Brotherhood of Muscle at the Dodge Summer Clearance Event. Based on Ward's Middle Specialty Vehicle segment. Visit Dodge.com/Apple for details. Apple is a registered trademark of Apple Inc. Apple is not a sponsor of this promotion. Dodge is a registered trademark of FCA US LLC.
It may come as a surprise to learn that virtually all people have some degree of cataract formation in one or both eyes by age 40. Fact is, cataract is a leading cause of blindness in the United States. But here's the good news. Thanks to medical research, there now exists a way to help prevent cataracts from forming and reverse it in some people who already have it with a revolutionary, safe, and effective all-natural eye drop formulation called Can-C. Can-C eye drops contain a special nutrient called N-acetylcarnosine, which was discovered to be depleted in the eyes of cataract sufferers. Can-C has also been found to help glaucoma, floaters, dry eyes, and retinal problems. Think about how important your sight is now and will be in the future. Then decide to protect your precious vision with Can-C eye drops. I personally use Can-C eye drops, and you should too. Call 800-861-4936. 800-861-4936. That's 800-861-4936 or wisechoicemedicine.com.
Join Dr. Bob on Facebook today. Friend him at drbob.com. Spell out doctor, that's D-O-C-T-O-R, bob.com.
All right, I welcome you back. Stick around because next hour we have a special guest and a ton of news to try to squeeze in as well. Traditional cancer treatments cause inflammation, promoting aggressive tumor growth, according to this study I have in my hands. Now, yet another study has been published confirming that link. The study conducted by a research team at Beth Israel Deaconess Medical Center and published in the Journal of Experimental Medicine found that the dead and dying cancer cells created by chemotherapy trigger inflammation, which in turn promotes aggressive tumor growth or more cancer. So what does somebody do if they get a cancer diagnosis, God forbid, and somebody says, well, you need to go see an oncologist or a cancer specialist? Well, you need to think about that. And then think about making sure that you have integrative medicine right by your side to protect yourself. And that's exactly what the doctors do at Sunridge Medical Center. They practice integrative medicine. They have these cancer treatments, advanced cancer treatments available to them doctors don't even know about. Their physicians at Sunridge Medical Center utilize scientific practices, naturopathic medicine, holistic alternative medicine, and yes, traditional medicine as well. You can check them out online and find out what their patients are saying about the care that they get at their clinic for cancer, autoimmune diseases, heart disease, fibromyalgia, Lyme disease, you name it. They see the big and the bad, and almost always after medical care has actually failed somebody, they end up on the doorstep of the doctors at Sunridge Medical Center. But don't believe them or me. Check out their website, see their patients telling their story of illness, treatment, and recovery in their video gallery at sunridgemedical.com, sunridgemedical.com, or call them, get an appointment, get a patient over the phone. See if you qualify to become one of their patients because they treat patients from all over the country. 800-923-7404. 1-800-923-7404 for Sunridge Medical Center. 800-923-7404 for Sunridge Medical Center. I want to alert you to the fact that next hour when we come out of the gate, I'm going to be talking about the relationship between checking emails after work, when you're outside of your normal work hours, and how that damages your health, and how that damages your relationship, and how that can lead to insomnia, headaches, muscular problems, cardiovascular disease or heart disease, fatigue, anxiety, stomach problems, and the list goes on. Do you check your emails when you finish working from some other place, maybe from your home or from your bathroom, sitting on the head? You're checking emails. Well, it may be damaging you, and you don't even know about it and why it is. We're going to tell you all about that when we come back, and we're going to also get to other news as well. Stick around. You're listening to the Dr. Bob Martin Show. Research studies on the herb turmeric with its active ingredient curcumin are dominating the health journals because of its beneficial effect on immunity, memory, joint swelling, blood sugar, and bowel problems. However, the most important scientific aspect of turmeric is its ability to control inflammation and pain. Warning, beware of turmeric in capsules from foreign countries due to purity concerns, and insist on USDA organic Future Farm turmeric grown on the pristine Hawaiian island of Kauai and made in an FDA-sanctioned facility. Future Farm turmeric comes in liquid form to ensure maximum absorption. Customers are raving about the amazing results achieved by taking Future Farm turmeric, and so will you. Order now and get a free bottle of Future Farm turmeric with your order of 2 bottles. Call 888-841-7216, 888-841-7216, or MyFutureFarm, that's farmwithap.com, 888-841-7216, or MyFutureFarm.com.